Expecting an all-out offensive
Another left-hand
display.
fighter. Shit.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up.
Those not his good
He
punches.
threw a punch and just got countered. They exchange punches. Straight right just misses. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Nice counter. Look, misses. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Didn't land that jab. Catch and shoot. A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Perfect counter lands. Counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. They exchange punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Me too. Good Lord.
Talking about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant. On to the second round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Lomachenko is buzzed. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
You want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
That counter punch caught him clean. Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Lomachenko in trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What you do, you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Incredible work rate. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Getting in there with a fighter with a longer reach. Now you've got to depend on your footwork.
That's Lomachenko
Pressure
right there.
fighting.
That's how you fight.
Slip inside the shot, slip outside the shot. But when you do it, you don't just slip. You've got to capitalize on it. Throw
Damn,
some
walk
shots
right into
after
that
that to make them scared of letting a shot go.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost...
Nigga ain't got no quick punch.
On to the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he
Other
has
than
for us
that.
here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he misses with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punching. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Swinging big and missing big with that hook.
I feel like this shit want me to get knocked out.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch, counter punch. There's a scoring blow. You'd like to see more jabs. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Very close round. Did you see that? Crawford is dazed. Let's talk about Crawford in that lap. Back at it in round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? That hook was off target. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Nice stop, but that won't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
When you gonna get rocked?
I keep stopping it before I keep backing up. Right when I see my meter getting to that point, then I'm getting my
I've seen certain fighters that can determine just their power alone.
Nah, Crawford got the hands,
the
like,
second they touch you, it's done.
that's how niggas been getting me out with Crawford and fucking combinations. With hooks.
I've been giving you them. Ain't going down and you
The
tough.
only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? Can't fight. Hold that thought! Crawford in trouble.
Just that one lucky punch and just change everything. All the ones I've been hitting.
And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters.
Damn.
Stamina is off. Hold that thought! Terence Crawford just got rocked. How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hook.
Oh, and a shot from the heavens sends them to the canvas.
What you
As
said?
we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Even
Figured it
I've gotta
out.
see that
After I
again.
did it
Where
the
did
first
that
2
come
times, I
from?
was like, all right, it's this pattern now. I can do it. Nah, rematch that. Just to see.
Nope. I'll wait to the patch.
1, 2, 3.
I wasn't even talking about flash knockdown. I'm talking about the way I threw a certain punch.
Yeah, but I don't like dealing with this lucky shit.
Let's talk about Crawford and that. On to the 5th we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Good defense there with that left hook. Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Crawford may be ready to go down. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Crawford in trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Shit.
Lomachenko is trouble.
Shit!
Pissing me off, my bad.
Let's see that again from a different angle.
Shot from the gods. Took him out.
Damn.
1, 2, 3.
I ain't even knock you down. Or did I?
You gotta get this up.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they
He's
have
already
left?
winning.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Loma in that lap. There's the bell to start round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
He misses with that straight left. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Nice punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A lot of effort being exerted here. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Power, that power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
It's over. Yeah.
And as you can
Perfect
see
shot.
here, a
I had
picture
it right in
perfect
perfect
punch
position.
did the trick.
Like the second time you
Where
knocked me
did
down
that
like
come
that.
from? What a shot. 1, 2,
I like how they do the chain stuff.
6.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner, look for instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Loma in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the...
Yeah, I'm only picking familiar fighters.
And there's the bell for round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you're gonna get knocked out. Nice counter shot. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Looking to land the hook. Come from. Down she goes. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
And it was a ghost.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that lap.
Right there, the edge.
There's the bell for round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
what a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Beautiful counter punch. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Both men step back for just a moment. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Lomachenko in trouble. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Right uppercut just off target. tried to score with a jab. Nice counter. Well done with that counter shot. That uppercut's blocked. Lomachenko is buzzed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Take that one with me on the way out.
No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look
Whoop
what's
my
happened.
ass.
A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.
Pick him again.
Wait a shit.
One more time. Pick him again.